Yo, what up, everybody? My bad, got a little bit behind. 1 or 2 minutes up in here. Yo. What do y'all think about Shotty in his first preseason game? Oh boy, here we go. K-Man already up in here. What up, K-Man? I'm back with another one. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my new subscribers. Yes, sir. But man, I just want to talk about the preseason game coming up against Baltimore Ravens. What Shotty gonna do? Is he gonna prioritize the run? Y'all think Dak Prescott should play in the preseason? I think he should. What y'all think Cooper Rush gonna do when he come back to Dallas with them Ravens? I wonder if Cooper Rush gonna have a field day on that secondary boy, because they garbage. What up, Willie? Willie Wonka. What up, JB? What up, Willie? What it do, bro? What it do? Devil Dog, what's good, JB? Shit, you tell me, Devil Dog, what it looking like, boy? Y'all think Dak Prescott should play in the preseason? Shit, all these damn INTs he throwing in practice, he probably need to get in some rhythm and get up in there. At least play one series or something. Shit. Okay, man. Stars should always play at least one game. The quality of play has gone down since starters stopped playing preseason and they knew the practices. We got some teams still playing their starters though, okay, man. Yes, sir, we still do. I don't know why Dak never playing preseason, because when it come out, it take him like 3 or 4 games to get adjusted. He might well at least play at least one series, 2 series, maybe play a quarter in the third preseason game or something. I think. Shit. Excuse me. Devil Dog. They're going to curb stomp us tomorrow. Man, I can see that shit coming, bro. Man, I want to see how Brian Schottenheimer, how is he going to adjust to how he came in bright-eyed versus the Rams and act like he ain't, you know what I'm saying? He got 20 years in the league, but he ain't got 20 years of head coaching and calling plays and shit. See, that's the difference. And Dak vouched for this guy. Yeah, that's the difference. See. Well, I got a clip, man, I'm going to play from Schottenheimer was on DLLS with Clarence Hill and Kavanaugh and Jesse Holly. And to me, this is going back to what, as I've been saying, and I made videos about this guy, the importance in running the game, and I mean importance in prioritizing the run game. And see, he was offensive coordinator for 2 years with us, 2023 and 2024, and he had no pull in running the game. And we seen it in that first preseason game too. Now, they ended up at the end of the game running the ball 5 more times than they threw it. But it's the momentum and how you start the game. It's how you orchestrate the game in the beginning. And he came out slanging a motherfucker with Joe Milton. It's almost got me like, man, I knew he wasn't going to run the ball, man. I'm at the point where I really don't think Schottenheimer was going to prioritize that run game, man. Because in this clip I'm going to play, man, watch how giddy and how they talk about how Dak got Pickens and Lamb now. And most of the highlights, like I said before, I don't really be looking at training camp and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see a little preseason and wait till the regular season start. But they haven't been, the highlights we've been seeing has been in the passing game, not the run game. You feel me? So I want to see. I'm gonna jump into some of my comments first, y'all, before I play that clip. Man, and boy. Yeah, they gonna stump us tomorrow, bro. Willy Wonka, man, fuck that. They trying to hide this shitty play so the fans can buy tickets. Yeah. That's why I think some part they covered that injury too. Trying to say it was a hamstring off the bone, man. He ain't tear that hamstring off the bone. Okay, man, Dak is too good to play a meaningless game. I actually believe that's Devil Dog. That bum needs to be playing the whole half. Yeah, I kind of agree with that too, though. He need to be out there playing, man. I don't care. He need to be playing. He need to get in the rhythm early because we're going to need the offense to carry us for a while, for at least 3 or 4 games. Because our secondary, man, that shit is in shambles. Our secondary is in shambles. It's going to be a lot of shootouts. And can Dak have shootouts without throwing a lot of interceptions? Because it's looking like that. It's looking like he's going to be in a lot of shootouts. Willy Wonka, Coach Shitty is just like that. Frauds. Boy, man, that guy has to be limited in throwing attempts. That's terrible to limit a player that makes the most money in NFL history. And yeah, man. And people say I'll be protecting Jerry, but no, man. I'm saying I give Jerry his blame for this shit. He should have let Dak play the season out. It's Jerry's fault. Well, they say Stephen Jones had control of that contract that the Cowboys just agreed with and extended Dak with. That was more Stephen Jones than Jerry, but Miss Maya, get the likes of thank you, cuz. Yo, that's cuz, bro, right there. Appreciate you, cuz. Thank you for tapping in. Yeah. Yes, sir. What's up, cuz? What you doing? Hey, I'm gonna jump into this clip real quick, y'all. So let's check this shit out. Oh shit.
CD is still unguardable. How do you say, I want to wing it with these guys?
Well, I do. I just don't.
Pickens catch the ball off the top of people's head. CD is still unguardable. How do you say, I want to wing it with these guys?
Well, I do. I just don't in the preseason.
I know you're not going to reveal all of your plans offensively, but we see Dak Prescott under center a lot. We see Dak Prescott off of being under center, getting out of the pocket a lot. And just to my eyes, like he looks better, like physically than a year ago. How do you compare and contrast the way that he's just moving around?
Well, I think he's moving around really well. I think, he's worked incredibly hard to get back. I think he looks great. He's leaned up, I don't think I've ever seen him with a 6-pack or maybe a 4-pack. If you ask Dak, he'll say 6-pack. I think it's more of a 4-pack. He does look good. And, again, we're just trying to give ourselves the ability to be multiple on offense. We know he can play from the gun. We've played mostly from the gun over the last couple of years. Right. Are we going to play more from under center? I don't know. I'm not going to share that with you guys. But it's cool to see that he does have the ability to do that.
It's funny because last week
it better be funny.
So this is what we do. So anytime he says it's funny,
it's interesting,
or it's interesting, we reply, it better be funny or it better be interesting.
Okay.
Last week you said, I got mad, I threw a bomb. How do you not say, forget it, F it? Let me throw to Dak. Let me throw to Dak to CD, Dak to George Pickens. It's easy as a play call not to fall in love. You see Pickens catching the ball off the top of people's head. CD is still unguardable. I got Kevontae Turpin right here. How do you say, I want to wing it?
See, man, y'all check that shit out, man. Y'all see what they talking about? The questions they asking him about Pickens and Lamb. It don't look like he prioritizing the run, man. You know what I'm saying? And a little part of what I'm thinking is I don't think he really had control over whether he's going to run the ball or not, because he was offensive coordinator for 2 seasons, bro. And look how bad they talk about our run game. It wasn't shit. You feel me? Man, this gonna be, boy.
With these guys.
Well, I do. I just don't in the preseason. You know, I do. I can't wait. And that doesn't mean we're not going to be physical.
Listen to it.
But again, I do. I get excited. I lay in bed at night and I'm like, oh, we got some dudes out there. You know, those guys know how to ball. And so it's one of the things where you're like, okay, and it does happen, man. It happened in the scrimmage. I did it in the scrimmage. I did it in the game the other night. It's like, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't. And, you know, you got those two voices talking. And it was like, do it. And I did. And I was like, and then Joe missed it. I was like,
see, listen to him. Look how giddy they getting. They all giggling and laughing and shit. You see what I'm saying? I don't think this guy's going to prioritize the run, man. And that's why in a couple videos I had made when we hired this guy, my main thing was with this guy, is he going to prioritize the run? And we seen it in the first preseason game. I want to see what he's going to do in this next preseason game. How is this guy going to deal with having Pickens and Lamb and Jerry over his shoulder? Is he going to run the ball? Because Dak's best success, in which I want my team to succeed, his best way to succeed is having a dominant run game. Since we got this fool on our team, man, and he got to be our quarterback, we got to put this guy in the best position. And these guys giggling about the passing game, how giddy, and how if y'all go look at this video with DLS, the title of this video, I think it was something like Shotty is itching to get in the pass game with Lamb and Pickens, the best duo at wide receiver. Man, we in trouble, bro.
like, come on, Joe. So
I do want to go back to the physicality thing and just more so a culture thing, right? Because that's been your big push from day one. It's about changing the culture. It's about coming in here, putting your stamp on this football team with the way that you want to do things. One, how close are you? Let me ask this first. How much time do you think it takes? Is it all just you being the coach and the culture changing? Is it players? Is it, what is it? And what is the time frame on this, right? Like, is it a draft cycle? Is it a year thing, 6 months things? How much time do you think it takes to fully get in here and say, you know what? Oh, this Shotty culture today.
Well, I think it's a great question. I do think this. I do think it's another great question. I mean,
coach.
Hey, you
all
got
I do ask is great
Hey,
questions,
you do.
coach.
Yeah, you
Man,
Man, y'all see Clarence Hill over there, man. This guy's looking like he all getting, man. He's the biggest Slurpee for Dak Prescott, man. I'm telling you, bro. If I ain't seen nobody slurp more for Dak Prescott, it'd be Clarence Hill Jr., bro. Let me get back to some of your comments. Y'all know how I do. Yeah. Willie Wonka, I swear, I wish I was still playing football. I would fuck Dak up just on principle. Yeah. Miss Maya, yeah, 100. What up, cuz? Yeah. I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna come every time that bell ring. I appreciate you, cuz. K, man, I hate that these players become multimillionaires to play a child's game and they sit out complain over $4 million when they are making 20 plus. Man, K, hey, and we know Jerry Jones, man, and it's so many people saying this, so I'm gonna take it as word is born. Jerry Jones offered that guy $200 million guaranteed. That was more than J.J. Watt and goddamn Myles Garrett. Guaranteed money. Guaranteed money, bro. Okay, man. Okay, yeah, I read that. My bad, y'all. Devil Dog, Willie, I would have clothes. Spunk ass. Willie Walker, I'm from Philly. I'm fucking Dak up. It's a penalty. Yeah. Dak's rusty ass should be playing in the preseason. Yeah, man, he do need to be playing. Hell yeah. He should be playing there preseason, man. He give at least 1 to 2 series, maybe a half. Shit. That's what I'm talking about, Devil Dog. They'll find a way to blame everybody else but Dak when start getting dog walked. Really wanted the coaching staff is too busy trying to buddy and be friendly, all because of man. That's why we can't get no real competition up in there. We really can't get no real coach. We got to get a Dak friendly coach. We got to get we got to get low competition at the backup quarterback spot, because we ain't going drafting no quarterback, a real prospect in the first round. Nah. I don't even see that shit. We could have did it last season. No, man. That's crazy. Devil, I hope his sorry ass stays healthy through the whole year. No excuse. You know, I kind of want to see him stay healthy too, Devil Dog. No motherfucking excuses. No motherfucking excuses, Willie Wonka. I wanted Deion Sanders or Bill Belichick as our head coach. Yeah, I mean, you know, shit, somebody that's gonna be change it up. You see, that he's not even flourishing under the same system. Because Shotty, all he doing is, like I said in my last lie, all he doing is sprinkling his shit on top of Mike McCarthy shit. But if y'all looked at that preseason game, did it look any different from Mike McCarthy? Did the offense look different? I don't think so. Okay, man, $60 million a year QB, $35 million a year QB. You can't really expect the heavy run offense. The money talks. They paid to be a passing offense. Jerry wants the players that he paid to shine. Exactly. That's true too, K, man. That's why I'm not convinced that Shotty is going to prioritize the run game. I'm not convinced of that shit. Nope. And to me, that's what's going to hurt the team. Because if we would have ran the ball like Mike McCarthy said he was going to run the ball, our offense would have been better to me. To me, it wasn't about, I understand in a sense like this. Like, see, when it was where we could have got Derrick Henry or somebody like that, you know what I'm saying? But see, they weren't looking at the cap. See? And that's one. And then two, Mike McCarthy wasn't prioritizing the run. So to me, even if we would have had the money to get Derrick Henry, Mike McCarthy wouldn't have prioritized the run. There wouldn't have been no emphasis on the different plays, you know what I'm saying, to come up to run the ball with Derrick Henry. Ravens was a run-first team. Oh, they're going to prioritize the run. That's why, to me, he'd be effective. Plus, he had a running quarterback. You feel me? So, you can say we could have got Derrick Henry and just give him the ball. But to me, if you don't prioritize the run, you won't come up with schemes in the run game, you know what I'm saying, to make the run game effective. It doesn't make sense. We didn't have a cap, and we had a damn philosophy in the run game for Derrick Henry. Shit. Sports 78. What's up, bro? What up, JB? What's happening with you, man? They're holding Dak out in the preseason in case he strains a baby again. Miss Maya, 2018 for life. Yes, sir. Yes, man. Yes, sir, cuz. Yeah. Samuel Haynes. What's up, Samuel? Let me know when you make it home. What? Who you talking to, Samuel? You make it home? What you talking about, bro? Devil Dog. These dummies don't realize his sorry ass is making more money than multiple starters on. Yeah, man. You see my video, Double Dog? Man. This guy he's making $50.5 million against our cap. Well, there's 3 players for the Eagles in 3 key positions. The wide receiver 1, the wide receiver 2, and the quarterback. He's making more than all 3 of those guys. But who won the Super Bowl? Who won the Super Bowl? Man, shit. Get the fuck out of here with this guy, man. He killing our team. Are you kidding me? River Lee. What's up, River Lee? How do you stay a Cowboys fan when your owner GM admits he only cares about the soap opera? Jerry has been scamming you for 30 years, bro. Look, River Lee, man, I've been a fan of the Cowboys before Jerry bought the team. You feel me? I've been a fan since 1980. When Jerry bought that team, 1988, 89, I think, when he bought the Cowboys. I was mad as fuck when he fired Tom Landry. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, we had to deal with Jerry then, but then he bought us 3 Super Bowls. See, I mean, I'm a fan for life, man, regardless of the dysfunction, regardless of the soap opera. You know what I'm saying? That's my team. I didn't just come and start rooting for the Cowboys in the 90s. I've been there rooting for those guys. Yeah, shit, in the 70s. You feel me? Broderick Johnson. What's up, Broderick? It's the first preseason. Expectation need to be dampened. I wouldn't say so, bro, because there were other teams and coaches playing with their 3s and 4s, and they was out there executing plays. See, that's what we're looking for in the preseason. We're looking at what the game plan of the head coach. Can these 2s, 3s, and 4s execute the game plan? And our game plan looked like Mike McCarthy game plan with goddamn Schottenheimer sprinkling his shit on top of it. It looked just the same. No run game. See, especially when you got a quarterback with Joe Milton coming out of you know what I'm saying, playing. That shit looked just the same. The Sports 78. Dak will play this game for free. So he should donate every game check to every in the chat. You know he was lying when he said that bullshit. The Sport. He was lying like a motherfucker when he said that bullshit. Hold on. Let me see if I can do something real quick. Let me see something of the Sport. Let me see if I can pull up something real quick. Let me see. Hold on, let me see.
Never have, never cared for it, to be honest with you.
Hold on.
Yeah, I've never cared for it, to be honest with you.
Here this guy go to Sport.
Play for money. Never have, never cared for it, to be honest with you. Yeah, would give it up just to play this game. So I so I allow that to the business people to say what it's worth, what they're supposed to give a quarterback of my play, a person of my play, leader of my play, I guess you can say. And for me, it's about, as I said, control. I can control. And
man, y'all listen to this guy. Hey, the Sport, you listen to this dude, bro. Man, he's a fucking clown, goddamn. He's stuttering like a motherfucker. Listen to him, y'all. Listen to it.
Never have, never cared for it, to be honest with you. Yeah, would give it up just to play this game. So I so I allow that to the business people to say what it's worth, what they're supposed to give a quarterback of my play, a person of my play, leader of my play, I guess you can
what
say.
What they supposed to give a quarterback of your play? You is garbage. You is garbage, bro. 60 mil per? They supposed to give me what quarterback of my play. Dude, you fucking suck. You shouldn't even be what? Goddamn Patrick Mahomes getting 45 a year. Even with a down, the Kansas City Chiefs restructured his contract, and he's still out of top 10 AAV. Average annual value, he's still out of the top 10. But this guy here, stuttering, mumbling, moving back and forth. He ain't confident.
Never cared for it, to be honest with you. Yeah, would give it up just to play this game. So I so I allow that to the business people to say what it's worth, what they're supposed to give a quarterback of my play, a person of my play, leader of my play, I guess you can say. And for me, it's about, as I said, control. I can control and handle that part, and the rest will take care of itself.
Man, get out of here with that bullshit. That's the problem. And he's the leader of our team. At the most important position on the team, playing quarterback. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. That bullshit. Let me get back to some of my comments, y'all. The sport, Dak will play the game for free. So yeah, damn right he should donate a check to every one of us. Yes, sir. Willie Wonka, JB got the party started. Yes, sir, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I want to see what this guy going. As our head coach, they giving him all this damn credit. He changing the culture. He's the right man for the job. He got 20 years experience. Man, bro. He gonna have to Samuel Haynes. My bad. Oh, I didn't know what you were talking about, bro. Devil dog. Really, can I get a fuck Dak? Samuel Haynes, I thought I was texting this chick. Dude, how you was texting the chick, boy? He said he was texting this chick. Damn, Sam, you get your shit straight tonight, bro. I know it's Friday, boy. Get it right, boy. Get it right, Willie Wonka. Preach on it, JB. We were fans before Jerry Jones. Damn right. You know what I'm saying? We were fans before Jerry Jones, bro. Yes, I mean, if Dak plays all year, we're going to be 5-12, man. I was thinking, I was like 8-9, but the way it's looking with the coach, so we got Dak and the coach. To me, Schottenheimer, bro, I've had my doubts with him. My doubts came with Schottenheimer was when he was OC for 2 seasons in 2023 and 2024. Now, mind you, y'all, he was already on the team doing some shit on the defense, or I don't know what the hell else he was doing with the team, but he was already on the team before 2023 and 2024. My thing is, he never prioritized or put an emphasis on the run game when he was offensive coordinator. And then when we come in this preseason game, you can see it. You can see it. He didn't start running the ball. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me see. I want to bring something up, man. Let me bring up this depth chart, man. Now I know. Jaden Blue, he's hurt right now. Okay. He had Deuce Vaughn starting. Miles Sanders didn't play. I don't know. I think he might have been nicked up or something. But he did play Javonte Williams. You feel me? He didn't play. He played Phil Maffa and put, Malik Davis in late. But we know the history with Malik Davis. I want to see Javonte Williams. They say Miles Sanders, he's going to be ready to play in the preseason game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about Jaden Blue if he's still out or not. We know we still got Phil Maffa. So I want to see him come out and establish the run, because he was talking about being physical. That was some finesse shit. He came out, goddamn, in the damn preseason game. That was some finesse shit. I want to see our running backs get some play. I don't know what they're gonna do with Deuce Vaughn though. That shit right there, I don't know what's up. You feel me? But see, my thing is what Schottenheimer is. I want to see him because all the talk was when they made him offensive coordinator was about his dad, Marty Ball, running the ball, smash mouth football. But what does Schottenheimer do when he's the offensive coordinator? He does nothing in 2 years as far as prioritizing the run. He get in his first preseason game, didn't run the ball. Then he come on here talking this shit.
He does look good. And, again, we're just trying to give ourselves the ability to be multiple on offense. We know he can play from the gun. We've played mostly from the gun over the last couple of years. Right. Are we going to play more from under center? I don't know. I'm not going to share that with you guys. But it's cool to see that he does have the ability to do that.
It's funny because last week
you better be funny.
So this is what. So anytime he says it's funny,
it's interesting.
Or it's interesting, we reply, it better be funny or it better be interesting.
Okay.
Last week you said, I got mad, I threw a bomb. How do you not say, forget it, F it? Let me throw to Dak. Let me throw to Dak to CD, Dak to George Pickens. It's easy as a play call not to fall in love. You see Pickens catching the ball off the top of people's head. CD is still unguardable. I got Kevontae Turpin right here. How do you say, I want to wing it with these guys?
Well, I do. I just don't in the preseason. I do. I can't wait. And that doesn't mean we're not going to be physical. But again, I do. I get.
You hear what he's saying?
Right here. How do you say, I want to wing it with these guys?
Well, I do. I just don't in the preseason. I do. I can't wait. And that doesn't mean we're not going to be physical. But again, I do. I get excited.
Listen to them, man. Listen to this guy. Is he really changing the culture? Because we all know running the ball is a priority. Look how giddy he is about passing the ball with Dak, Lamb, Turpin, Pickens. Come on, man. We in fucking trouble, y'all. Are you kidding me? This not looking good. I'm sorry. This is not looking good. Cowboy Brown, Rams backup players look much better than the Cowboys backup players last Saturday night. Yep. And you know why? Coaching. Coaching is why. That's why. And all these coaches came out there in their preseason games. Everybody playing vanilla. I get it. But it's coaching to get those third stringers and fourth stringers to understand the plays, know what's going on, and execute them. That's coaching. You see what our third and fourth stringers was doing? Hell, our second stringers with the quarterback. That's the problem. Willy Wonka. Fuck that. Devil Dog. Shit. Schottenheimer. Can't call a game. Wait till tomorrow. Our kicker's going to be busy. You know it. You know it. The sport. Laughing out loud. JB cracked me up, man. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I like to interact with y'all too, man. You know what I'm saying? I know some content creators or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They want you to donate, do all this shit. They don't even post a comment unless you donate. You know what I'm saying? If y'all donate, whatever, that's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. But goddamn. I want to talk about my Cowboys, and if what I'm talking about, y'all enjoy. That's what I'm on, because that's all I'm gonna do is tell the truth about the shit. River Leaf Slurpees get moist when Dak spews a load of company man bulls. Don't they though? Don't they? Oh, they'll bust a wide load for when Dak be talking to the media. Mm-hmm. That's facts. Shit. The sport, Dak almost couldn't keep a straight face saying that BS. He couldn't really even get it out. Stuttering and shit, moving side to side. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do. Bradrick Johnson. What up, Bradrick? And company man talk, you know what? Willie Wonka. Where dude that hit that with the bottle on the beach. We need to sign him. Oh shit. Oh shit. Boy, y'all keep me laughing up at this bit devil dog, man. I want to slap the shit out of HI. The sport. Local reporters like Clarence Hill has been up Dak's ass. Yeah, man. That dude is a genuine number one Slurpee, bro. Woo, man. If I ever seen a Slurpee for Dak, shit, look in the dictionary. Clarence Hill picture should be right there. What you talking about? Oh shit. Hold up, boy, I missed the song. What? Okay. All right, I'm good. I'm good. Devil Dog. Dak was a used car salesman his his past life. Monkey, that nigga said the same shit every year. Every fucking year he say the same shit. He sure hell do. Evil Biscuit. Hello, JB. Dak the Quack still sucks. What up, Evil Biscuit? What to do, bro? What's happening with you? Yes, sir. Hold up. Devil Dog. Well, it makes me sick to hear this BS. The Sports 7 I actually think Phil Marfa has some potential. His running style reminds me a little bit of Fred Taylor and Leonard. Yeah, it do, don't it? But see, that's the thing, man. And see, the sport, see, that's my thing that will happen with Rico Dowdle. Because everybody was saying we should get, you know, what you call, he went to Baltimore. Goddamn, I forgot his name already. But anyway, Derrick Henry. We should have got Derrick Henry. But see, Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley got, I think both of them got over like 150 some more carries than Rico. But see, Rico still averaged like, I think it was like 4.7 yards a carry. My thing is, if we would have prioritized the run, Rico would have been more effective. The running game would have been more effective. You feel me? Because I ain't saying Rico was Derrick Henry or Saquon Barkley or, you know, running backs like that. But our offensive line was decent enough. If we would have prioritized the run and gave him more carries, our running game would have been more productive. That would have helped out the defense. They wouldn't have been on the field so much. They wouldn't have been tired. Because we would have keep, you know what I'm saying, getting first downs and, you know, you running the ball, you draining the clock. You giving the defense a rest. See? Man. Wow. Evil Biscuit, JB. Shot was hired because of Dak the Quack ass. Dak is not smart enough to learn another offense. And he's scared too. He's scared too because that's why he got two. You can't trade him and you can't tag him. You can't tag him. He got that contract because after he got tagged, I think we tagged his ass like 2 times before we signed him for that $140 million deal. He put a no trade clause and a no tag clause in that motherfucker. Then when he got this deal for 240, he did the same. He got the same thing in that goddamn contract. Same fucking thing. Willie Wonka. Thank God for people like JB, Big Country, M Breezy, and Cowboys 1980. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Willie. Yes, sir. Samuel Haynes. That can't beat good teams we play. A lot of those this year, and so 5-12. Yeah, he can't beat good teams, bro. That's why I really don't see, and he's really gonna have to step up at least the first 4 to 5 games of the season because our secondary is terrible right now. And what's crazy is our secondary is in the shambles, and Dak is steady throwing pick after pick after pick and pick sixes in training camp. We got scrubs in our secondary, but Dak's still throwing interceptions to these guys. What does this say about the quarterback? Huh? Samuel, oh, my bad. Let me go to the Neville. Devil Dog, we're going to lead the league in picks. Exactly. Willie Wonka, I feel that is now a civil war between us Cowboy fans. It is because you got all these Dak fan slurpees, bro. They don't want to call this guy out, man, and be truthful about what's going on with the team and the quarterback playing that position. That's the fucking problem. Robert Parrish. What's up, Robert? Yo, Didi, your owner is a soap opera slurpee. Devil Dog, he talking to you, Devil Dog. There are those common sense and there are those Dax slurpaholics. Slurpaholics. The sports. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Hold up. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. If anybody wanna come up, you know what I'm saying? They got something to say, speak their mind. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. Let me see if I can find that shit real quick. Let me see. Drop the link in the chat. Hold up. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Evil Biscuit. Is it true that Green offered a trade for Dak's brother Micah? I don't know. I'm hearing people saying that the Green Bay Packers offered, I think, 2 1s, a third, a fourth, and a defensive player. I heard some shit like that, Evil Biscuit. I don't know if it's true, but I heard some. I did hear something about that, man. You know what I'm saying? I did hear, yeah. I did hear something about that, Evil Biscuit. Yep. If it's true, we should have jumped on that shit. Cowboy Brown. What's up, Cowboy Brown? We get to see Ravens' new backup QB, Cooper Rush, play against the Cowboys tomorrow night. Yeah, I want to see what he's going to do. I want to see what's going to happen against that secondary we got back there. I predict that Dak will have 2 picks against the Eagles. Maybe a pick 6. Maybe a pick 6, Evil Biscuit. The Devil Dog, our secondary is an embarrassment. The Expendables. Yep. It sure is. And I still don't know who's going to replace Jordan Lewis playing that slot position. That looks just like a Devil Dog. Hey, James, hope all is well. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Robert Parrish, when Pickens get 3 or 4 targets in the game and Dak throws a couple picks, it's going to be on. You know it? You know it? But see, my thing is, too, now, if we're not prioritizing the run, to me, this gonna show me how much pull Brian Schottenheimer has as a coach, because I know what Jerry wants. Jerry wants the greatest show on turf. That's what I think Jerry wants. That's why we got Pickens and Lamb at the 1 and 2 wide receiver position. See, he want to see if Dak gonna goddamn give him a positive. He want to see if Dak gonna put him in the green with his ROI. Right now he's in the red with Dak, paying him that money. Jerry want to see his return on investment. And to me, that's going to overshadow, to me, I think, what Schottenheimer is going to do in the run game. Because to be honest, to me, Schottenheimer really didn't have no pull in prioritizing the run game. So to me, it's going to be the effect of what Jerry going to want and how much pull Schottenheimer got, which he really haven't even established it. Because to me, if he was going to change the culture, he would have came out running that ball in that first preseason game. You feel me? But this what he about. This was Schottenheimer about.
CD is still unguardable. How do you say, I want to wing it with these guys?
Well, I do. I just don't.
Pickens catching the ball off the top of people's head. CD is still unguardable. How do you say, I want to wing it with these guys?
Well, I do. I just don't in the preseason.
I know you're not going to reveal all of your plans offensively, but we see Dak Prescott under center a lot. We see Dak Prescott off of being under center, getting out of the pocket a lot. And just to my eyes, like, he looks better, like, physically than a year ago. How do you compare and contrast the way that he's just moving around?
Well, I think he's moving around really well. I think, he's worked incredibly hard to get back. I think he looks great. He's leaned up, I don't think I've ever seen him with a 6-pack or maybe a 4-pack. If you ask Dak, he'll say 6-pack. I think it's more of a 4-pack.
Yeah,
but
man, they always talking about how Dak, every time Dak come off a losing season or injury, he comes back in training camp. Oh, he looks so good. Oh, he's better. He's more healthy than he's ever been. But it'd be the same motherfucking results with this guy every time. It'd be the same shit.
He does look good. And, again, we're just trying to give ourselves the ability to be multiple on offense. We know he can play from the gun. We've played mostly from the gun over the last couple of years. Right. Are we going to play more from under center? I don't know. I'm not going to share that with you guys. But it's cool to see that he does have the ability to do that.
It's funny because last week
you better be funny.
So this is what we do. So anytime he says it's funny,
it's interesting,
or it's interesting, we reply, it better be funny or it better be interesting.
Okay.
Last week you said, I got mad, I threw a bomb. How do you not say, forget it, F it? Let me throw the Dak. Let me throw the Dak to CD, Dak to George Pickens. It's easy as a play call not to fall in love. You see Pickens catching the ball off the top of people's head. CD is still unguardable. I got Kevontae Turpin right here. How do you say, I want to wing it with these guys?
Well, I do.
Bro, listen to this guy. He want to wing it with those guys. He ain't talking about running the ball. He ain't talking about being physical. He more giddy about slinging that bitch with Dak Prescott. Huh? He more giddy about that shit.
I just don't in the preseason. I do. I can't wait. And that doesn't mean we're not going to be physical. But again, I do. I get excited. I lay in bed at night and I'm like, oh, we got some dudes out there. Right. Those guys know how to ball. And so it's one of the things where you're like, okay, and it does happen, man. It happened in the scrimmage. I did it in the scrimmage. I did it in the game the other night. It's like, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't. And, you got those two voices talking. It's like, do it. And I did. And I was like, and then Joe missed it. I was like, come on, Joe.
See? How is he going to shape that? How is he going to shape the yearning for wanting to just slang that bitch with that to CD, Pickens, Turpin, Tolbert, even throwing the ball out of the backfield with the running backs? I could get with that. But we ain't seeing no highlights of the run game in camp. We ain't seeing none of that. All we seeing is highlights of Dak throwing the Pickens and Lamb, the passing game. There's no emphasis on the run game with Schottenheimer. This dude is a puppet. He's a fucking puppet. Devil Dog, do you think Rush is pissed Jerry fucked him out of his bone? Yeah, I think he pissed. That's why he got the hell on. He said deuces. You know what I'm saying? I'll be pissed too. I'll play your starting quarterback. We played the same amount of games, and I outplayed him. I outplayed him. Basically, he outplayed him in that Falcons game when he got hurt. Cooper Rush came in, 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and had the same numbers Dak had in 3 quarters. Come on, bro. Cowboy Brown, Jerry is not paying Dak $60 million a year to hand the ball off the running backs. That's why we really didn't get no running back in the draft. They're going to draft an injured cornerback when we already had Butler hurt, Carson hurt, Diggs was hurt, Bland was hurt. All them coming off injuries. You're going to draft another cornerback that's coming off an injury too? Nah, he ain't even healthy. Are you kidding me? Robert Parrish, I hollered at you earlier, James. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, my bad. Y'all got something going on. All right. Robert Parrish, hey, JB, the Raven pulled out of our joint practice Wednesday because of schedule. Oh, yeah? Damn, I ain't know nothing about that one. I know nothing about that. Devil Dog, man, please. 6-packs don't win games. Damn meat gazer. Shits. Dax new lap dog. Yeah, man. He co-signed that dude, man. He vouched for him. He sure did. Evil Biscuit. Nothing going to change. It's going to be the same old shit. That going to suck and fake another injury. Man. I don't know what he's going to do about this first game when we play the damn Eagles. I don't know how much he's going to get out of that. He's going to have to get on that field and play. He's going to have to perform. He's going to have to prove some doubters wrong. Excuse me. That's what he's going to have to do. Samuel Haynes. Dak plays like Jamie Foxx. Oh, shit. Bro. Hold on. Let me, I'm going to look at this, I'm going to look at this, hold on. Let me pull this back up one time. Let me pull this depth chart up back one time. Goddamn. Hold up. Let me pull this shit up one time. Okay, here we go. Pull it. There we go. Hold up. Let me bring this up like this. Here we go. Yeah. Now, Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders. I heard Miles Sanders is going to be playing. I really just want to see us run the ball. I want to see Javonte Williams out there. I want to see Miles Sanders. Jadon Blue is hurt. Deuce Vaughn, I don't know what's up with that situation. I mean, I like his ability, you know what I'm saying, in the open field and make plays, but just straight up running back, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They still pulling Malik Davis out there. We still got Phil Maffa. You know what I'm saying? But let's look at this secondary. Whoo! Deron Bland at left cornerback. Siobhan Rivera out. Kalen Carson questionable. I don't even know who Bruce Harmon is. But then we got Diggs, he out. Kyer Elam. Kyer Elam to intercepted Dak 3 times already. This dude is getting picked off by linebackers. Then Sam Williams just pick him off. Hold on, they ain't even got Sam Williams starting. They got him on 3rd string. I know he coming off his injury, but he had two or three defensive ends that had picked him off for pick sixes in practice. You fucking kidding me? Man, this shit is looking real crucial, bro. That's what I'm saying. This is where Dak is going to have to step up. This is what $60 million gives you. What it's supposed to give you. When you got a damn banged up secondary. Is Tyler Guyton going to play in this preseason game? Is he going to be healthy to start the season? Like, this is where the $60 million man supposed to step up, bro. That's why he gets paid this money. He's supposed to goddamn step in when we got injuries to key players. See, this dude making his cap hit is more than 3 players. Man. Devil Dog, the DC and Philly has punished that slow ass in the past. I can't. Yes, he has. Vic Fangio, bro, he got Dak Prescott number, bro, because he's a one-read quarterback. He know what he know how to play against this guy, Devil Dog. Deuce is a fluffer. I don't know. Honestly, man, I think he might be taking up a roster spot right about now, to be honest with you. I would like to see him get some play, see what he can do. You know what I'm saying? Cowboy Brown. Right now, Vegas has the Cowboys -7 versus the Eagles in week 1 of the regular season. I'm surprised it's only -7. I thought it would be more, to be honest with you. Shit. Real fan. What's up, real fan? What it do, bro? Brian Schottenheimer just might be another victim. Oh, he's going to be another victim. Oh, yeah, he is. I can see that shit already. Robert Perez, question for Cowboys Nation. Do y'all think Michael has his heels dug in and is he willing to miss games? Nope. If he really had his heels dug in, Robert Perez, he wouldn't even came to practice, bro. He would not show up. He would not show up because he has no leverage, really, to be honest. Cowboys still got this guy counting this year 3 years. Let him play this shit out without extending him, and they can tag him twice next year and the year after if they want to. If he was serious, he wouldn't be there. But I don't think he's serious, so he's not gonna miss no game checks. No. Cowboy Brown, I don't think Parson will miss regular season games. He's way too greedy for money to miss out on those big. Yep. Exactly. And what's sad, what I think about that is Cowboy Brown too is, man, Jerry's gonna pay him, man, and unfortunately, man, he's gonna overpay him. That's what I think. He's gonna overpay that guy. I mean, he made him an offer that was already, you know what I'm saying, a good ass offer, and he wants more. Devil Dog. Staring down receivers like a virgin in the poorhouse. Oh, shit, the real fan. Another victim to Dak. Why do you think Kellen Moore avoided the Cowboys head coach job? Because he knew Dak was a scrub. Dak failed in Scott Linehan, caught the offense. Carrot Top, Jason Garrett, Mike McCarthy, Kellen Moore. I mean, goddamn. I mean, how many more different offenses you can have to put out there for this guy for him to succeed? I mean, at some point, you got to start thinking, damn, is it him? Can he not execute offense that, that's dynamic? It seemed like those coaches had to dumb down the offense for this guy. And that's why he still want Brian Schottenheimer, who's going to sprinkle a little of his shit on Mike McCarthy shit. Cowboy Brown, I hope Jerry stick to his guns and franchise tag Micah next season. I think he's calling Micah's bluff. Because Micah, he's showing up what they want to call it, an end holdout, because he's showing up to practice, but he's not practicing, but he's there. Jerry looking at that shit like this. This dude ain't serious. He just talking shit. He ain't gonna miss no game, Chet. Are you kidding me? I bet you. If he don't get no contract before this season starts, September 4th, Thursday night, he gonna suit up. I bet you he suit up. I bet you he do. Robert Paris, if I'm correct, if Michael gets a 40+ mil contract, 3 players will make up almost 60% of the salary. Yeah, exactly. But then they want to complain to Jerry about him not signing no other top-notch free agents. I don't get it. What the hell they want from this? What they want from Jerry, man? Real fan. Kellen Moore was out of a job because Dak couldn't do anything in the playoffs until garbage time and prevent defense. That's why, to me, it's very important to me to see what Schottenheimer going to do with this run game. Since his DNA was about Marty Ball and running the ball, making that a priority, and I think we should be at least 60-40 run versus pass. Unfortunately, that's the quarterback we have. That he's going to need a heavy dose of a run game to succeed. But if Shotty don't prioritize the run game and they think he can sling it around that shit like goddamn Rodgers, Brett Favre, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, any of those quarterbacks that be slinging it with the best, because he got those 2 number 1 receivers. He got what they call the 2 YNs. We in trouble. For real. Oh, yeah, we in trouble. Real fan. Michael Parsons should be traded, not paid. Yo, I've been saying that shit for a while. We should have been gave his ass that goddamn Herschel Walker energy. We should have been gave him that energy. Man, if we would have gave him that energy and let Dak play the season out, do you know the future of the Cowboys that will be right now? We will be in a prime situation to do a lot of things, to make a lot of moves to make our team better, bro. Straight up. Straight the fuck up. Devil dog. And we won't build shit because we're some broke ass bums. Exactly. That's why my thing, what I want to see tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, this preseason game, will Shotty come in there with his eyes wide open? Because, see, 20 years in the league, just offensive coordinator and, running backs coach or whatever the fuck, that's not going to do it when you're the head coach. See, that's not going to do it when you got to goddamn, make adjustments. If you come out there slanging the ball, you see the offense ain't in rhythm, are you going to stop slinging that bitch and get to the run game? But to me, the run game should be first. Especially you coming there with Joe Milton. Just imagine if you get Dak in there in the regular season. You think you're really going to think about running the ball? Because he's going to swear he got the top 5 elite quarterback. Real fan, Mark Holmes will tell us signing Michael Parsons will give the cap relief. What it would do is go to cap hell. They don't have a good enough team now. Might as well tag Parsons for 2 seasons. Man, if we sign Michael Parsons more than goddamn TJ Watt, oh boy. We gonna, man. And you know what's crazy is too? Even if we get rid of Dak in 2026 and 2027, we still gonna have to pay this guy. I think it's still like $80 million or some shit like that. It means somewhere between like 40 to 60, somewhere up there. We still gonna have to keep paying this guy for the next, I think, 2 years if we get rid of this guy. I think he got like 180. I think he got 180,000 in dead cap money. It's like we like stuck with this guy, even when he ain't on the team. But I'd rather just get his ass off the team and start to fuck over. If it's gonna be that bad, fuck it. Let's just start to fuck over then. Evil Biscuit, Micah, in every playoff game has done nothing. Not a damn thing. Devil Dog, there's a reason he's never been a head coach in 20 years. Yeah. There's a reason. They talking about 20 years in the NFL's experience, but he's never been a head coach. Never been a head coach in the league. And then when he was offensive coordinator with us, he didn't even call the plays. So his experience in calling plays and being a head coach, that shit is terrible. To be honest with you, he's had no experience of being a head coach. And it showed in the preseason game. Be for bitch. You might as well be a Browns fan. At least you know you're not going to win shit. Robert Perez, check this out. Trade Michael for 2 firsts and a player, and Dak for 2 twos. Imagine a Hall draft. Imagine that the Hall draft Arch Manning. Draft Arch Manning. I'm gonna have to look at this, y'all. I'm gonna have to check and see what quarterbacks, you know what I'm saying, that's coming out the league right now that's gonna be going into the draft. I really think, from what I heard, but I want to look for myself, is that this is gonna be a deep class for quarterbacks coming out in this draft. I hope we do something with that shit, to be honest. The real, because I don't think it's gonna be some time for Joe Milton. And then Will Greer, come on, man. Come on. The real fan, Jerry's not going to take a huge hit to release Dak. Because really, if he did, he could have took it last year. That's gonna be down. That was gonna be 80 million. That's why he ain't wanna he ain't do it. But I get your point, real fan. But to me, something drastic got to happen. Something drastic got to happen. Robert Perez, who was calling plays this year? I think Brian Shotty. I think Shotty called them plays. Who was it? Clayton? I think he's the offensive coordinator. I don't think he called no play. Devil Dog, real fan. His pride won't let him either. Hawk, what's up, Hawk? Send Michael to Cleveland for Shador and draft picks. That's a good one. That's a good idea right there, Hawk. Sure hell is. That's a good idea right there. Show the fuck is. Yeah, I agree with that one. Because, hell, I think Shador, he's way ahead of Joe Milton right now, to me, to be honest. If we can get some draft picks, that would be nice. That would be nice. Yeah, that's a good one. But shit, the way it's going with Jerry, I don't know, man. That shit ain't. So I want to see what we're gonna do tomorrow, man. I want to see what Cooper Rush. I don't even know if he's gonna play. I think he's gonna play. He played last week, I think. I'm not sure, but I really want to see what Cooper Rush gonna come in there and do against the secondary. Because some of these guys that's in our secondary, that's in camp and played in the preseason, some of them gonna be starters for us week 1. Some of them gonna be starters, bro. That shit gonna be crucial. Double dog. That needs to play the whole year and lead the league in turnovers again. I want to see his true colors come out when he gets scrutinized. Man, yeah, I don't want him to get hurt. I don't want him to. I don't want him to bail out the season with a damn season-ending injury. He need to play this shit out. Evil Biscuit, Shadur is head of Dax choking ass. Yeah, already down there. Seemed like it. How long has Diggs been hurt? Shit, I don't remember when he got hurt. I don't know, but I don't think he's gonna be ready for the season opener. They still saying he's gonna be like 3 to 4 weeks into the season, maybe the 4th or 5th game and shit. That's what they're saying. That's what I'm hearing about that Evil Biscuit. But the fact remaining is week 1, we're not gonna have Diggs. Will we have Bland? Hell, even Bland due for a contract. Come on, man. It's DC Big Osa. Yahweh, yeah. What's up, JB? What up, DC? Why does Jerry make things so damn hard? The last time the Cowboys were serious, they were picking in the top 10 in the draft. This is the middle. Shit sucks ass. That would be some culture changes too. If Jerry would goddamn honor, if he go ahead and honor Michael's trade request, man, I think Michael was shit in his pants. He get traded for the Cowboys. I don't know. Jerry might make this guy play that shit out, bro. He might make him play it out this season. Caveman, that should open a bakery with all these turnovers. Devil Dog Dig still pissed. He got fined. When he comes back, he won't play hard. We'll see. Yeah. Or he might feel like he got to prove something to Jerry and shit. You know what I'm saying? He might. You know what I'm saying? The real fan. Imagine cap space if Dak and Michael didn't get paid $100 million plus. We could get a serious D tackle or one tech. Hell, we could win got a damn quarterback that can challenge Dak. There's a lot of things we could do, man, if we make some moves with these two guys. Because they ain't producing shit. They're not producing a damn thing. No. Shit, that might be a goddamn, man, a real fan. If that could happen, bro. Because Dak, right now, he's taking up damn near 20% of the cap. How does one player damn near takes up 20% of your cap, but ain't producing shit? 2 playoff wins in 10 seasons, and he's 20% of your cap? Oh, my God. This is a fucking shame, Jerry Jones. God damn, bro. What the fuck, man? Uncle Charles. What up, y'all? What up, Uncle Charles? You want to see Birmingham, Alabama? What up, man? Yes, sir. Everyone knows, DC, everyone knows that when you're a Cowboy, you're a madman in this world, especially off the field. The sky's are the limit. We could have put a Madden team out there with that kind of money. What you talking about? What? That's what I'm saying. If he would have let Dak play the season out, I mean, it would have been perfect. Perfect. He wouldn't have got signed to that big ass deal. He wouldn't have took up so much cap space. That's the shit where Michael would probably been done. And he probably wouldn't have been even overpaid, or we would have traded his ass. Man, a lot of shit could have been good for us with that, bro. Hawk wasted $20 million a year on Osa ass. What Osa get? How many sacks Osa got last season? Was it like 4 sacks? Some shit like that. The real fanboys are afraid of trying to replace players because they might get someone worse. I mean, shit, you gotta find out what's going on with the shit we got now. Especially with the two people at the two key positions supposed to be leaders. Man, please. Hawk, 60 on Dak. Jerry just effing off money. Ain't he? Ain't he? Shit is terrible. The real fan. They blame the Joneses for being bad at contract, yet it's the players. Howard doesn't have these problems with the Eagles players. And the Eagles players, you know A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith had to work out some shit too with their contracts. How could three key players at their caliber, with their salary cap hit, is less than one player for us, and they don't won the Super Bowl with those three players? You see the mindset with Jalen Hurts and how he lead his team? It seems like they following his footsteps when negotiating their shit. Jalen Hurts didn't say nothing about he's negotiating his contract for the brotherhood or for the quarterback that's coming behind him. Dak Prescott the only fool to say some bullshit like that. All these other quarterbacks signing deals to 5-year and 6-year deals to help out their team. But no, we got Mr. Greedy over here, and now he learning Micah to be greedy with his contract. Then they want to get mad at Jerry when Jerry offered these guys contracts, especially Dak with his first contract and his second contract. Well, his first and second major contracts. Word is he offered Micah a lucrative contract with guaranteed money. They get their agents involved like they work for the agent instead of the agent working for them. See, Hurts put that to the test by making his agent work for him. He told his agent what he wanted done with his contract. Yet these two guys letting their agents do with their contracts what they want done. See, but they don't play on the team. See, when they continue to listen to their agents, it's continually putting us in cap hell. Then Michael want to talk about he only play for 33 million, so he can sign other players that can help him on defense. But what he turn around and doing now? Fuck out of here. DC, did you see the latest episode of Fourth and Long with Cam Newton? He was showing the Cowboys fan at training camp taking the Super Bowl. Talking about that Super Bowl. Man, it's every year with them, but it'll be the same old shit every year. Real fan. I was on the pay Michael Parsons bandwagon until offseason. Man, I was on give him that Herschel Walker energy a year and a half ago. Nope, I did not see it. He is not worth it. Devil dog. There goes him. That's because they saw their cult leader talking to the Rams owner. The real for AJ Brown and Devonta Smith haven't gotten more money if they really wanted to. Eagles had a pretty bad history with getting wide receivers before AJ Brown. They did. They had to draft Devonta Smith, and they had went and got on AJ Brown in free agency. You right. Because when Jalen Hurts made it to his first playoff game, really, all he had was Devonta Smith, and Devonta Smith was a rookie that year. He had some scrubs at wide receiver when he made it to the playoffs in, what was it, 2021? They got tapped out by Tampa Bay. But Jalen Hurts was playing with some scrub-ass wide receivers, bro. Yeah. Evil biscuit. Hurts wants to win and has more class than Dak's choking ass. He sure the hell do. He sure hell do. Oh shit! Who do you think will start at LB? I know. What's his name? Damn, Lewis. I forgot his goddamn name. 35. I think he started middle linebacker. I think the guy they got from Chicago, I think he might start too. I think those two guys will start. I'm not sure it's gonna be the third. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It'll be the third. You know what I'm saying? Linebacker. Let me check out their. Let's check this shit out real quick. Let's see. Let's see. Weak side, Maris Lua. So they got Maris Lua. Jackson Sanborn from Chicago. And Kenneth Murray. Yeah, he from what? Tennessee, I think? The Titans? So these are three starters right here. Yeah, I thought about the Damone Clark still ain't moved up. Justin Barron. And we got Overshawn still out. Man, I hope Overshawn can come back, bro. Man. But I think Luafau, I think he a good starter. Jack Sanborn and Keith Murray, Kenneth Murray. We're gonna see, man, how effective they're gonna be. We're gonna see how effective they're gonna be, bro. Damn. I'm more worried about our cornerback position, bro, and really how they're gonna prioritize that run. That's what I want to see. How Jerry and his boys with Will McClay have no idea how to evaluate talent. They think that they draft good. Jimmy built Super Bowl teams with a lot of dudes drafted in later rounds. He kind of did though. A lot of those guys on the offense and defense were drafted in a lot of rounds. That comes back to coaching. So, real fan. Imagine if Jerry had Hurts as his QB. With the weapons he gave Dak. Hey, at one point, real fan, Jerry did want to draft Hurts. He did want to draft Hurts. I think at the 2020 when he Hurts came out to draft, Jerry Jones said something about potentially drafting Hurts. Boy. DC, I forgot who said that shit, but somebody has said that today's Cowboy players are riding the coattails of the Cowboys. Yeah, Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith said that shit. Cowboys now, they living off the past. They living off the 90s Cowboys. Yeah, Emmitt Smith said that shit. Real fan. Hurst was right. They're at number 51, 2 picks before the Eagles. They took a cornerback instead. Yeah, and Jerry said he should have. It was Diggs. They drafted Diggs. I gotta say, Diggs did come in and he did perform and do some things for us. But if we gotta, I don't know how the treatment would have been done. I don't know because I don't know. Hurst probably would have worked out because he had the weapons. Jerry did put the weapons out there for Dak. I think Hurst would have succeeded, man, with the weapons Dak has had. He would have succeeded with the Cowboys. I do believe. Devil dog, we got some big questions on D. Shaping up to be a potential shit show. It is for real. It's shaping up to be that. You ain't lying. The real fan. If Dak and Micah's agent had to deal with Howard, they lose miserably. Even and Micah's too. Because you know how we got rid of Riddick. When he was trying to goddamn get that contract, he wanted to get paid more. They traded his ass to the Jets. Or they let his ass go to the Jets. One of them. They ain't having that shit. They got rid of Wentz. Nah. You right. If Dak and Micah agents had to deal with Howie, Nah, they ain't having that shit. But that's why I thought that's how Jerry need to be. And I kind of think he might be kind of getting there with Michael. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see about that shit. DC Big. Oh, so why does everybody leave the Cowboys look so fucking happy? D-Law up there in Seattle smiling from ear to ear like a punk with a bag full of dinglings. And then when he walk out the door, he want to shit on the Cowboys. That's crazy. Yeah, but he step up when he needed to step up either with that. We was tired shit. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. The real fan. Mark Holmes laughed at his butt off. He laughed at his butt off at Philly 500 and Eagles fan. Yet they had the last laugh. Yeah. Man, Mark Holmes always trying to make excuses for Dak Prescott when he Man, I made a video about Philly 500 and them going at it, and all Mark Holmes had was excuses. That's all he had. Couldn't come up with nothing factual about Dak Prescott and him affecting us as Cowboys, the team and progressing through the playoffs, going to the championship. Nothing. No excuses. I mean, nothing but excuses. Devil dog. So who's going to be our left tackle? I don't know what guy now. I would think, let's check this out. I would think I think they should put Tyler Smith over there left tackle, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull this up here. Let me bring that up a little bit bigger. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's see, well, Tyler Guy supposed to be out. But they see that. Why don't they just move goddamn Bass to left guard, put Tyler Smith at left tackle? Shit, you can put Brock Hoffman at well, you got Cooper Beebe and yeah. Well, I got a question as a right tackle because I don't know what's up with Terrence Steele. I don't know how he gonna perform. They went and got Lyle Collins back. But if Tyler Guy don't play, I would move Bass. No, I think what would be Bass? Hoffman would be at center. Put Hoffman at center. Put BB at left guard. Put goddamn Tyler Smith at left tackle. And then roll with goddamn Tyler Booker and Terrence Steele. That's what I can see at on the offensive line. Let Hoffman go to center. Put BB at left guard. Put goddamn Smith at left tackle. I don't know if Guy's gonna be playing, but that's what I do. Yeah, that's what the fuck I do. But we're gonna see how we're gonna see how the coach gonna make those adjustments. We're gonna see. Left dog, yes, sir, JB. I agree. He's the best we got. Facts. Real fan. It seemed like Jalen Hurts was a pick from Howard. Learned to get a QB in the second round. If he really wants him, when they let Russell Wilson go to the third round in 2012 and missed him. Oh, so he was like, he's not gonna do that shit again. He was like, fuck that. We're gonna get Hurts right now. Shit, fuck it. DC. Mark Holmes is like throwing shade on people that think Dak ain't on one of his recent videos. He still believes that Dak never had any talent to help his weak ass. Man, that's bullshit. Yeah, he continuously say that shit, man. He swear Dak ain't had no real talent around him. But goddamn Zach Martin disagreed with his ass. Zach Martin said we had the teams, we had the players on our team to be able to goddamn get shit done. That's bullshit. That's straight up bullshit. But hey, y'all, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. I've been on this mother for an hour and a half. I'm going to go and jump off. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on y'all way out, man. We're going to do this again, and I can't wait till September 4th, bro. I can't wait till September 4th. But we'll see what's up with tomorrow with this preseason game with Baltimore. What Cooper Rush gonna do? We're gonna see what goddamn Brian Schottenheimer gonna do if he gonna, prioritize the run game. We're gonna see what's up. But yo, I get up with y'all. I'm out of here, y'all. I appreciate it. Yes, sir.